Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. Here, let's move this over a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. There we go. All right, so here, let's move this a little higher too. All right, there we go. Y'all, if y'all can't hear me, let me know. Let me see. Looks like the audio should be on. Been having some technical difficulties this morning. See Smooth, top of the morning, top of the week. My life be like, good morning. Yeah, been having some technical difficulties this morning. My computer, like, I don't know, did like a software update last night. And yeah, I recorded a whole little watch list video this morning. No sound. Alex, top of the morning. Yeah, I had a good weekend. How about you, Alex? And good morning, good morning. Oh, we got McDonald's right here. See how the FNGA is looking? Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Yoko, good morning. All right, cool. Appreciate you. Appreciate the feedback, and very much so. Sometimes I get going, start rambling, and then it's like no one can even hear me. I had a superb. Hey, love hearing you use that word, superb. That means, hey, I like the sound of that. Shoot, I might. Let's. Nah, we'll leave that right there. We'll leave that right there. All right, so while we're here, hey, actually, shout out to the 9 people that smashed the like button. And while we're here, just want to like kind of come in, tell y'all what I see right now. So it looks like we've kind of on the market been in an uptrend since, I don't know, this trend has kind of, let's see if that goes back further. Slide that a little more. So not perfect, but I would say this trend has been going on since like the 21st. So for about a week, we've been in a solid uptrend with like a pullback for maybe about a day or so. Master DRC, good morning. And yeah, we're still respecting this trend line right now. We did kind of get like a little wick. We still have about a little over 2.5 hours on this candle. But I would say ultimately this trend line is going to be the thing to watch now that we have this. No more downside until we get like a clear break. The rest, otherwise, we just ride the trend, play the trend. So right now, support is looking like it's about 548 or so, a little higher than 548. Resistance is going to be about 552 or so. And kind of just play the levels. These curve. Good morning, big earnings. Yeah, speaking of big earnings, yeah, this is what earnings is looking like this week. All right, so today, all right, let's see. MSense, good morning. DGZ, good morning. Before open, don't really see anything I'm too interested in today. I mean, we had Domino's this morning. And then there's waste management after hours, but nothing I really see. Tomorrow we got PayPal, we got SoFi, UPS, RCL, Coca-Cola, Pfizer, Spotify, Altria. And then after close we got Visa, Starbucks. I know a lot of people like to play Snapchat. I've never been one to play it, but I know a lot of people like to play Snapchat. And then, yeah, don't really watch any other ones. Then Wednesday is a big day too. So, yeah, we definitely have some earnings coming up. Ryan, good morning. How do I feel about calls on SoFi? I got my SoFi shares. Let's see. Where Here, let's swap out the FNGA. We'll take a look. You said SoFi and Webull. Oh, it's been a minute since I've looked at Webull. Feel like Webull still needs to lay a footprint, but let's see. SoFi. Oh man, yeah. I mean, we can probably see it go till, I don't know. I guess I'll watch it to see how it does about 13.91. I'm not really big on playing earnings into earnings, if that's why you're trying to ride calls, but it has potential. And then when it comes to Webull, what's it, Bull? So I have this 1267. Okay, so as of right now, here, let's see what it looks like on the daily. All right, it's pretty much filled in its daily gap. That's one thing. But I really like the idea of picking up more at this 1269 level. Yeah, that's good. I was wondering what this was, but yeah, 1269 I like picking it up at. But I don't know about when it comes to grabbing calls. I just like the shares. Hey Jack, good morning. Lucky J, top of the morning. What we got? What we got? Let's see. Let's see what we got for Lucky J today. Shoot, what we feeling? What's over here? I don't even know what that is, but hey, there you go. All right, big news on XRP. Here, let's see. Hey, oh wait, XRP. Well, we need to do XRP USD. I think we have it over here somewhere. There we go. All right, back to making progress on XRP. Mahishu, good morning. What do you think? I don't ever really look at Domino's. Let's see. Pizza Huts are closing in Chicago. At least two of them I know of. They had earnings. I have no idea. Like, since you don't want me to give you don't want my opinion on those because it's like you're giving fundamental kind of stuff, and all the fundamentals is coming from you. I have no fundamental information on that. I feel like there's more information you need to like really really kind of play that, in my opinion. So honestly, I cannot give input on that. I play Roblox, top of the morning. Shane, good morning. How do I feel about buying TQQQ and holding it instead of SPY so I can get 100? Hold on one second. Well, technicals show that it's ranging. Like when I zoom out, it looks like it's ranging between like 507 and 418. So if you're trying to get Domino's, I would like to scoop it up closer to that 418. Buying TQQ and holding it instead of the SPY. I would like to, if I were gonna buy TQQQ, it would be like more on the dip. And one other thing to remember, if you're trying to sell contracts against it, that's TQQQ is not one you want to hold like too long because it's a decaying asset. Like all the leverage ETFs Let's say like the QQQ is, or let's say QQQ is trading at $100 and SQQQ is trading at 10. Let's say QQQ stays at $100. As time goes down, or as time goes by, TQQQ, instead of being $10 like it was initially, over time it's going to end up being $9.90. It's going to end up being $9.50 or $9.50, so $9. And all while QQQ is sitting at the same price. So it's like in a short amount of time, it's not going to move that much. But over time, the longer you hold it, it's going to lose value. It's like it's a decaying asset. I don't really know how to describe it better, but so yeah, it's like I don't know if you like the leverage ETFs, they're amazing for swings, but if it's like, hey, I'm going to buy this and I'm going to sell options like whenever the opportunity comes, I'm going to sell options against it. It's like there will be opportunities that you may own it for a swing, and then it's like, oh yeah, I can sell some options against it, but like long term, I that's something that will eat at your profits. Did I say good morning, Shane? Good morning, Shane. Evil Knievel, good morning. Kareem, good morning. Big Red, top of the morning. Video Rillo, good morning. Derek, good morning. Joey V, good morning. 24 hours to live, good morning. All right, so we're starting our morning off at the top of the range. We got about just under 3 minutes till the market opens. And I feel like Dwight, good morning. Let's see what's active. Let me do a quick check-in over here. All right, so we'll do a quick look at Tesla. All right, yeah, Tesla's popping. So when I say Tesla's popping, I mean like Tesla's in the green. It's not like going up like crazy to those of you just listening, but it's in the green. BBAI is on the list. Okay, let's see. Okay, BBAI is moving. Well, hold on the day. Yeah, BBAI is up. Okay, not crazy on the day, but it's been moving. Okay. But it's up in oversold territory. Let's see if it's at a... There's a level of liquidity here. Yeah, it's like really oversold. Hold on. Or overbought. I'm trying to look at what it was like the last time it was here. Or kind of like the last time the chart looked like this. You said thoughts on Target looks like it's ready to break out. Yeah, Target looks like it could push higher. There's room for it to go up more. Short term, if I were just to kind of draw a trend, oh, it's not even like a clear trend. So with Target, it's more like a support and resistance thing. So I would want to see how it does at about 98 and then 98.50. And it's like if it still has strength at 98.50, then you might have a breakout. There's nothing there to really like say, hey, it's gonna break out here though. Maybe you go up back to a weekly and see something. I don't quite see anything yet though. I don't see anything for it to really. Actually, there is it is in a demand zone, but yeah. All right, so market's open. Gonna get Take a little bit closer look at the SPY, just see how it's riding, how it's moving. All right, let's see. Hey, Brandon, good morning. Weeble's charts don't start until the market opens? Interesting. So I would encourage you to see if you have extended hours on, because I feel like, or I never really looked at multiple screens when I did it, but I know I used to be able to see them kind of moving with extended hours. All right, so SPYs looks like they may be taking liquidity right here. It might be a move for a short, but here let's look at the different type. Hold on, where's my phone? Let me look at my all my make sure I have money where it needs to be. All right, so SPY's pushing. Let's see. Casey, good morning. Y'all, I can get to looking at more specific stocks whenever the market kind of slows down after we've been open a little bit. I'm watching the SPY a little bit closer right now. I can't look at a bunch of stuff right now, so let the first 15 minutes pass, or let it kind of chill out a bit. Then we can talk about how other stocks look. But it's like it's not. It doesn't do much good to have attention split across everything. All right, so right now it's looking like a big wick on the SPY. But we might continue up. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, so got a big wick to the upside on SPY. Nvidia looks like it's trying to make a move below what I had support for this morning. Did I say good morning, Casey? Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Christine. All right. Yeah, Walmart put's not looking good right now. The thing about my puts is I'm not going to do anything with the puts, just because because of the market conditions right now. All right, so we're starting the day off to like sell, or we're starting the day off selling. Let's see. All right, so it's looking like we possibly took some liquidity here. Notice we have the wick here, wick here. I'm kind of utilizing the trend line just because oh, we've been so bullish. I'm not trying to just get too greedy. Let's see. You zoom back in. All right, so we still have this EMA right here at 551, so we'll see how that holds up. Jeremy, top of the morning. On the bottom right of Weeble, you can see the extended and auto. Click on them, they'll show. Buddha Dev, good morning. TL, good morning. Nicole, good morning. What is pet? When you say goodbye, what are you like? How long are you looking for to hold it? Is it a trade? Like it's gonna depend on your situation, like what you're looking for and whether or not it's a good buy. Uh oh, it's WAG. In my eye, at this price, I'm gonna say probably not. I'll say it's probably at that price for a reason. I've heard of WAG. They've probably There's probably been a lot that's gone down to send them this way price wise. Let's see what Devere says soon. Nvidia is falling. Oh yeah, Nvidia here. Let's go down to a 5 on Nvidia. Let's see if they get a complete close below or if this is like just a wick. See how this candle does. Here's my dilemma. Y'all, I love debit spreads, but honestly, a long call at the right strike. Nah, yeah, I feel you there. All right, Nvidia looks like it might be going for some more. Here, let's turn on the, what is it, 48? Oh yeah, Nvidia just crossed to the downside. There'll probably be another pullback. Like there'll probably be a pullback entry upside, but Nvidia looks like it's getting ready to break for downside. Sophony. I'm just a beginner. I have to go watch your beginner videos. Oh, definitely a good idea. Definitely not a bad idea. Nah, I'm not gonna say BBAI and Nvidia are gonna move differently. But I'm not watching BBAI anymore right now. All right, Spy's trying to push up. Spy's trying to push up. The Nvidia's trying to pull down. Google's pulling back too. Google might actually be a good potential entry for another call if we get another touch of this trend line. Let me see what Google's contracts are going for. Here, let's look at Nvidia on a higher time frame. So Nvidia was in the supply zone. I mean, but they're also pulling back to a demand zone. Hold up. So I would say watch Nvidia at like 107 or so. Cause it looks like it could pull back to like 107. It has good support there. Appreciate that, so funny. Perfect rising wedge. What are you looking at, Shane? Ernest, good morning. On what time frame, Shane? All right, SPY looks like it's trying again. Still no complete candle, but let's see. All right, Nvidia is trying to do another pullback. SPY pushing up, pushing past the liquidity. Nvidia shares are trading lower as China's Huawei develops AI chip to challenge, raising concerns. Interesting. SPY 555 calls. That might be the move. I'm waiting for would like to see a full, like a complete close on a candle above just to mark what is it, mark? Like to for confirmation. But notice how the SPY is pushing, but like everything else, or actually the Qs is trying a little bit too. But I feel like everything else that we have up is down. Nah, Apple's up. Oh, Apple's in the green. What's up with Apple? Why is Apple pushing like that? Morgan Stanley adjusted its price target on Apple to 235 from 220. Ernest, you said so you use Orb too? I've never really. So I've been doing this before people started using the term orb. So it's like, yeah, you can say I do that, but it's like I've never really thought of it as orb. It's just to me it's just drawing support and resistance. But yeah, I guess you can say that if but yeah, I just call it support and resistance. Been doing this for years though. This is how one would day trade. I think SoFi is a chill company. I think they need to watch out for I think SoFi needs to watch out for Nvidia. A lot of the things I was not Nvidia. I think SoFi needs to watch out for Robinhood because I would say they have similar markets, but SoFi is not executing at the pace that I thought they would. Am I in a SPY call? No, I'm not in anything that I wasn't in last week. So the majority of what I'm in is downside. I think the only calls I have right now are I got some Nikes I picked up some time ago. I have there's something else I have a call on. I think Nike. Here, I'll have to look. We got one more candle to wait on the SPY. So Nvidia did not confirm, just for the record. Nvidia didn't confirm to the downside. Still have to wait for confirmation on the SPY. But that candle was really bullish on the SPY. So yeah, I got a call on. I do have a SoFi call as well. Actually, it's pretty far out of the money, but I got a call on SoFi. So I'm playing SoFi earnings, and I didn't realize I was playing SoFi earnings. It's it's like really old. I picked it up some time ago. I picked it up back in March. I got a $21 call on SoFi that expires in like July. So if SoFi does do anything, go crazy, which honestly I don't expect it to, I'll benefit from it. Is SPY and XSP the same? Let's see. They're gonna move similarly. So they're not the exact same, but yeah, they're gonna move similarly. So they're like derivatives of each other. Yeah, I think Hood and SoFi are both maybe tomorrow, or maybe it's tomorrow and Wednesday. I know SoFi is in the morning. I think Hood might be on Wednesday. What do you think earnings will? So I think their earnings will be good. I think it's like the thing with earnings is it's not the earnings that matters. It's the guidance, and there's no way to kind of predict how they're going to talk about their guidance. All right. Let's see. E- Oh no. Lift. Hey y'all, I'm gonna need more context. Y'all keep throwing stocks at me. I can't do anything if y'all are just throwing stocks at me. It's like I'm just gonna keep looking at the charts. But if y'all say, "Yo, I see this with this, and this is what I'm thinking," it's like, oh, I might be able to be like, "Oh yeah, that seems legit." But if y'all are just naming ticker symbols, it's like, yeah, there are a lot of stuff. There's like over 4,000 stocks out there. I think it's not a very good use of time to spread ourselves between all of them. Let's see. Tesla broke 291 resistance. It could do that. Let's see. So yeah, Tesla's at 294. There should be some resistance. There's two resistances. So yeah, it could move to. I think I have like 304, 305. If it wants to do it today, that's probably top right there. We got oh yeah, Tesla is it's starting to line up for like a perfect short, honestly. What is this from? So yeah, we're like finally filling in a long-term gap today. This is the last major like supply zone. Okay, so SPY. Oh no, we still got. Oh dang, we might not get a complete candle close on the SPY. Look at that, y'all. Or maybe we will. Maybe we will. All right, the SPY looks like it's holding up, but that was a. Okay, it just filled in the gap. Let's see. All right, SPY might be good for upside potentially. I don't think I want to play it though, but SPY might. All right, so SPY just confirmed on the 5 minute. But yeah, this Tesla right here, yo, that looks like a really good Potential reversal right there. Yeah, Tesla. Yeah, I hope Tesla moves up a little bit more. All right, yeah, SPY pulling back some more. Yeah, I wanna see us push up a little bit more. We're looking good. I would love to see Tesla get to 300 plus. Hold up, what was that? Oh, okay. Besides Robinhood, what other brokers you use? Moomoo, um, Robinhood, Moomoo, predominantly for options, and then I also use interactive brokers, but that's mostly just buying, selling shares. SoFi certainly can go big this week. It can. It can also sell big this week as well. Let's what good do does current SoFi currently have going for it, like shorter term, that that could possibly push it up? It's like I personally can't think of anything, but I think y'all are really good at like bringing stuff to my attention. So like I want there's not anything right now that I feel like is unaccounted for SoFi, and like the good stuff that is down the pipeline is kind of like we thought things would get better. Like if they cut rates, that'll be good for SoFi because all the refinancing and all that stuff. But we haven't got anything like that. We've been thinking we were gonna get cuts for the longest time. We haven't gotten any cuts. They're trying to prolong it, so it's like I personally don't see a reason for a crazy run up on SoFi. I think SoFi is a good long term buy, but I don't see any reason for their earnings to go crazy. Henry, good morning. I don't have any thoughts on an XOM. It's like if there's anything specific that you're looking for on Exxon, hey, let me know. But it's like, nah, that's not one I like look at from the day to day. I'm usually like between like the Mag 7, like the SPY, the Qs, the Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, Google, Amazon. Those I like to focus on the big ones mostly. Tesla looking for $9 increase to at least match by average cost. What do you mean by that, Emery? Looking for $9. What's that mean? To match by average cost. Sonia, good morning. What is Derive telling us today? Oh, you're talking about Derive. Um, Derive's been saying a lot of stuff. It's just it's not anything too crazy. There's day trade to the downside. There's puts on Tesla, a call on Coke, put on Nvidia. Some of them look like they already hit. And like the biggest one I see today is a day trade on the SPY for a put. And this honestly it's a pretty decent way down. Hold on 1 second. Couldn't couldn't find that SPY ticker XSP. Oh, cost bit. Oh, you're talking about for yours. Okay, I got you. Oh, you got Tesla at an average cost of 302? Hmm. Are you still in Walmart? So I'm still in the Walmarts. But like my thing right now is I'm kind of willing to ride stuff to the downside just because of like current situations. Oh, one. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Tesla bought in an average. Here, let me go to a 4 hour on the SPY. All right, it's kind of looking like it's about to lose this. I don't know. We're a little early. Let's see. 1 hour. Let's go back to the 4. Here, let's check something. Nah, it's almost like it's about to sell off, but I don't really. Yeah, it seems kind of like a little early. It's like it seems like it seems like speculation right now. So I'm gonna have to hold off for a moment. Young Zo, good morning. Google is hitting our trend line. Not quite yet. I have an alert on the trend line, so if it hits, it hits. Google. So just cause it's hitting the trend line doesn't mean it's gonna stay up. So it's like I also want to see kind of how it responds. I don't love the way that things happen though, because actually I feel like Google could, if anything it is going to go up, it'll be Google. So maybe like there might be a day trade here on Google. Yeah, they are oversold on the day, or at least on the lower time frames. So actually, yeah, Google, like say we come down and like see how we do at like a 650 or 160.50. That might be a good potential day trade. But also it looks like we're trying to sell off, so I'm not loving it is my thing. Let me see the overall trend direction on Google. Yeah, SPY looks like it's selling off. Nvidia looks like it's selling off. Here, let me switch some time frames. I feel like we're gonna end up pushing up more though. I feel like we still yeah, from what I'm seeing, it's like it looks kind of scary short term, but it seems like we could push up more. I want to see how we do on. So Google did touch that trend line on a 5 minute. All right, so I'm watching Google. I want to wait for it. I want to wait and see kind of how it moves. I have my eye on it, but I'm not trying to rush anything right now. Cause just cause the current environment of things, it's like you start seeing some sell off, and it's like, oh, the technicals don't necessarily account for it, but it's like if it's like while there's a lot talking about Google going up, we could definitely like we could sell off, and then I find out what the news is later. So that is something I would not want. But y'all, I think I'm pretty locked in on Google right now. I see y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all with these other stocks y'all are talking about. It's just that I need to kind of like focus in just to just so that we don't let it get away. It's like spread yourself too thin. It's not gonna be good. What am I looking for? So Google is at a trend line instead of 4 hour trend line, pretty much. If it breaks, it's gonna be good down for good downside, and it's not just a little break. Like you want like if it breaks with the wick, that's nothing. But if it like breaks, yeah, it'll be good for downside. So ideally, like when you get a break of a trend line, you'll typically ride it to the next area. So right now, if it breaks at this 160, the next area you would expect the last touch was about 153. And then, like, if it keeps going, next area is going to be about 158. And then ultimately 146. So it's like, that's what you would look for. And then if it doesn't break and it just continues moving, then, yeah, you just get calls. But it's like I feel like everything right now it looks like hey there is a pullback. It looks like we're pretty close to being at really good levels to sell off. But it's like hey we're coming really close to this level to make you think we're gonna sell off. But nah, we're gonna run back up. So I'm not sure I trust it. Also, SPY is not even at support. Support's like 548 on the day. So it's like got till then to really break down. But I did see that put on. Let me look at that put that was on Derive for the SPY. Let me see what the target was. See what kind of move it's trying to factor in. Because it has a target of 556, but or not 556, 539. But that doesn't mean it wants it to move that far. I don't know. It's only looking for 30%. So that trade, let me see what that contract's at, just for a reference point. Is it SPY? Because sometimes it's just trying to get the ones that are a good value. All right, so that put has already gone up. Here, let me add it to my watch list real quick, just to kind of simulate. All right, so right now, if the SPY comes down to like 549 or so, so yeah, that's not even support. So yeah, if SPY comes down here to support, then it's fine. So honestly, like just taking all the information and stuff I have right now, um, buying SPY to support today, it looks good. Like this might just be like a trying to like kind of throw people off. It's like we're coming below the trend line, but on the 4 hour, it's like it could mean nothing. But yeah, I was like everything looked a little bit too good, too like right there, and not necessarily like fully ready to sell off. MACD just crossed on 5 minute. RSI is about 50. Yeah, so yeah, it's like whenever the RSI is like just chilling in the middle, it's like it's like you gotta see something else. You gotta target something smaller. I took that put on a spy. It was too obvious to me after it jumped up like that. Had to sell off. Hey, sometimes it's like that, and it looked like it to me, but it's like there have been times I've seen that same thing, and then it just kept moving. So it's like right now I'm not trying to get sucked up in that anymore. Last week I took some pretty good L's. Chase top of the morning. Yeah, these market makers are they're good at what they do. Let's say that. Yo, we got 100 lurkers. What's up, family? Hey, just so y'all know. Oh wait, hold on. Human psychology is such a 100%. My goodness. Yes, they get you with the human psychology. Definitely, definitely get you with the psychology. Yeah, we got like nine. Okay, okay. Some of the lurkers became likers. Hey, shout out to those people that saw that little button that looked like a thumbs up just below the video. Decided, hey, let me click on this. Let me see what that does. Oh, what's that? Oh, it gives me an animation. Wow, wow. It does a little dance when you click on it. Okay, appreciate you, young soul. Tesla coming back to the 260. I don't think so yet. Like ideally, like if we play downside on Tesla, money, like money, good, amazing trade. Right up here, if we touch like anywhere in this box, but ideally like we touch this line, like this is what is referred to as confluence. Confluence is when you have multiple factors kind of supporting a trade. So if we go back, this trend line Tesla's been in a downtrend since like around December 17th. This trend line has been going since then. Every time it's been going, every time it's touched this line, it's sold off pretty hard. It's approaching the line, also also approaching a supply zone, also overbought on the RSI on the 4 hour. So yeah, ideally you get in here, get 2 weeks of time, take a short. You don't even necessarily need to ride it all the way, but it's like a lot of times you can ride the RSI to 50 or ride the RSI to like 30, and then you're out of there with solid money. Like this is setting up to be like one of those A plus like trades. It's just requires patience. It might not even hit today. Like it might not even be the time for it, but that's the trade right there. Where would I put 10 grand today? Honestly, probably not anywhere. I probably wouldn't throw all of it in. It's like I might dollar cost average into some things. Like just looking here on my screen. If I'm long on some things, I like let's see, I like Amazon, I like Meta, I like Nike. Like those are ones I like more than the other ones I see here. There are stocks that I'm buying into, but I like those more than most right now. Um, yeah, that's what I would say for those. Also, hold on, let me take a look. I see Honest is getting pretty close to $5, and yeah, kind of at that $5 point, I'll be able to sell a call on my shares. Oh, that might be a video right there. That might be, yeah. Might have to make a little video on that. Yeah, sell some $5 calls. That'll be nice. We're not doing too much right now. The bouncing at the bottom. Tesla by end. Hey, Tesla 350 by end of the year. Bro, if you're right, I see Tesla coming down a lot more this year. So it's like it'll be hard to time it. Tesla will definitely hit 350 again, but it's like end of the year. Yo, I don't have no confidence about that. Okay, I love ACHR right now, like IDKY, but it feels like it has a lot of potential. I want to find some new developing companies to bet on the long term. No, yeah, that's a good way to. Hey, get in low, ride it up high. Yeah, there's a lot of good analysis out there. Trinity, have you heard about the Pelosi Act? Nah, does that have anything to do with them like no longer allowing politicians or government officials to purchase shares or trade shares? Call or put for the SPY. Gabrielle, the SPY is legit directly in the middle. So this would be the worst time to do either. Like you don't want it like right here. It's legit. This is like it can't tell you to wait any more clearer than it is right now. Yeah, the SPY is saying wait. Last year when Tesla hit 230, I was gonna get the 300 call for January. Dang. So I think I averaged Tesla from, I think I started around 200 last year. Average down as low as like, it might have been like 140. I know it was at least 180. And then, yo, I sold it like at the top. Or I sold it probably about maybe like $5 from the top. It was like honestly when I was hoping the dollar cost average into longer, but then when it ran like that, I'm like, oh, yeah, we have to take profits on this. And you said, yeah, that'll definitely change the game with stocks. They might move less if politicians trade them less. My homeboy worked for Tesla. He was always shilling them on me back when I was 21-ish. But I have this thing where I hate popular. That could be a blessing and a curse. Pony for the long term. Is the ticker Pony? Evil Knievel? Is that the actual ticker? I'm not really familiar with it. Is it Pony AI? So right now, I see that this is an AI company. Where it is right now, I'm not picking it up at these prices. I see a fair value gap to like 454. So when it comes back there, that's when I would consider it. But kind of at these levels right now, currently, or it's not oversold. It's pretty close to being over, or it's pretty close to being overbought. And there will be a point when it gets a lot cheaper. Like it will come back to this 457 level. So because of that, I would say it's cool if you want to like grab it for speculation, but there's like so many AI companies that, me being completely real, right now it's like you're better off blindly picking a lot of them and just like kind of just seeing what happens with them. Because a lot of this is similar to the .com bubble that happened in like, what was it, 2000? We're kind of in an AI bubble. There are some companies that have AI in their name that are actually going to be worth something, but there are a lot of companies that just because they have AI in their name, they're going crazy. Pony sounds like a stud. Oh, y'all wild. Y'all are wilding. I saw the returns on all the AI ETFs. They were dang there. Dang. Hey, no problem, Evil Knievel. But yeah, it's definitely moving right now. Nah, but I will say, like, when it comes to AI stocks, they're definitely like good trades if you're watching them. Like they're probably even amazing trades for like if you don't want to trade options and you're just purchasing shares, they're probably amazing swing trades because of the way they move. All right, let me do a little refresh over here. All right, family, just want to let y'all know, Derive just put out a day trade for SoFi, but I'm gonna put the SoFi chart up over here. We'll see how they do. So it's not like, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be a big one. The target, the contract's at like $34. It looks like it's targeting moving to 44. So it might just be a little pullback. That'd probably be like SoFi pulling back to support. Maybe not even that far. So it's just a little day trade. Check out CTM. Not the chart, but the company. All right, let me see. Let me do a little iPhone analysis. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm eating this cookie and then I'm also looking this up. All right, that might need to look a little bit more into that. Hold on, let me throw this away real quick. Oh yeah, I made a mess up here. All right, no more eating these at the desk. Wow. Liking, not lurking. Oh yeah, we still got some lurkers in here. Still got some lurkers in here. SoFi is at demand. Let's see. Oh, that's Tesla. I have a level of demand from 1259 to 1225. So they've created a new one. And then I got 1182 down to 1135. I want to, yeah, I feel you. I still have a buy order for SoFi at 9. All right, so Google they just touched that. They're touching the trend line. All right, I'm gonna drop down to like a 5. Just see how they're doing. Right now, this still should be fine. But yeah, I'm watching Google a little closer. AB the bank. I see your comment. I'm not ignoring it. If you want to send me the ticker, I can check it out in a little bit. But yeah, Google has done the little pullback thing. And let's see how they kind of respond here. Let me go check out some contracts. All right, so I got one I like. I'm still gonna wait a little bit. See kind of how it responds right here. The SPY is bad right now. What is a good? Usually what the SPY is doing is kind of the SPY is the top 500 stocks. So usually whatever the SPY is doing, that's usually what most other stocks are doing. So I look at the popular ones. It's like if the SPY is not a good one to trade, most of them aren't going to be good to trade. And I'm not just looking at all the stocks. So if you have any you think might be a good idea, hey, feel free to let me know. But right now I'm just focused on just being patient and waiting for an opportunity. Hey, no problem, Nicole. Is that really the that's the closest demand, the one at oh no, 1241, that's not demand. That was like a level of support or resistance at one point in time. I don't even know where that line came from. All right, so Google still stringing blacks right now. But no, the closest level of demand is going to be this candle right here, this black candle in the 4 hour. All right, Google's still making lows. How do you feel about well, that's the expiration date I'm looking at on Google. Um I'm not sure if I would go call or put on Google yet. Right now, like we still got this 13 EMA on the 4 hour. So it looks like we got down to about like just below 160. That as of right now, I'm still looking at calls. Cause it's like also like oversold because it's oversold. Well, actually, it's only oversold on the lower time frames. It's oversold on the 15, pretty much oversold on the 30. Yeah, because of all that, I'm just gonna wait a moment and kind of see how it plays out before I do anything. But yeah, right now I'm leaning towards upside on Google, but I don't want to fully say like it's not going to come down more yet. But yeah, I think we just got like a little morning pullback, and we might continue to rise up. Here, let's see. SPY carried pretty much. Hey, be like that. Be like that. All right, let's see. Is Fubo and QBTS good to buy shares? Um, I would say like Fubo good one potentially in my eyes. I like that's one I'm still trying to grab more shares of. I have orders at like 150. Like we'll have to see. Um, when it comes to grabbing, and I would say QBTS could be that too. My only thing is like I wouldn't grab the shares and expect to sell the covered calls right away. I would grab the shares, like expect to like be a little patient, wait for the value of them to go up, and then that's when I would start selling covered calls. But like right now, Fubo, I feel like it's a good area. It's a good area to get in, but I feel like there is a possibility it can get better. So I have like a 150 order, and I think they have earnings on Friday. I'm hoping they can get like do a quick wick down in the after hours so I can like scoop them up. And then like they have, they announced the whole Disney thing's happening and then they go crazy again. That's what my hope for is with Fubo. We need a winner to put some money in their pocket. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. I'm right here with you. It's just patience is where the winners come from. It's like I don't know if you saw me last week, but hey, L, L. We ended on a W, but a lot of my problems I was getting into early. It's like things would show themselves around like I don't know, like maybe 2.5 hours in. We'll see. All right, so Google kind of holding low. All right, so we kind of got a break, and that might be a retest, but this is a 5 minute, so it doesn't mean as much. Here, yeah, we can look at SP. Was it DR? I don't see it. Yeah, I need the symbol or I don't know the symbol for it. Let Google come back to 155. I mean, yeah, we can let Google come back to 155. I'm not sure we'll get that today though. Google looks like it's already ready for some things. I mean, there is a. Oh wait, hold up. We don't know. Actually, on the 4 hour, it's still stringing stringing lows. We actually hadn't got a blue candle yet. But yeah, Google's at a trend line right now, so I'm like, there's this one right here. Then there's another one. Like 157, 158 might be another good area, but I still want to see how it does here. Cause this could still be something. Slow retrace is perfect with quick rips. Yeah. So Christine, it's like, yeah, I think it can happen, but honestly, the way it's looking right now, I don't see too much more negativity for it. So I feel like if it happens, it's like it's going to happen in the after hours when the market is closed. So you're going to have to like have a limit order or something set to purchase in extended hours. But yeah, there's a fair value gap on Fubo, and that's the only way I can see it getting filled. Here, I actually want to look at Google on two different time frames. So that's the 1 hour. Let's go to the 5 minute over here. What is that? Oh, okay. All right, let's see. All right, so we're selling off a little bit. See if my wife put my cookies in. Yeah, it looks like she did. Cool. All right, let's see. Thinking about getting a Disney call June 20th expiration. All right, I see that. Yeah, Christine, all we gotta do is hope now. If you set your limit by, make sure that you have extended hours on too. Like if you like look, I think it usually says time in force. Make sure you have it where you can where it's like the 24-hour market or whatever, and make sure it's like I don't know, like good till canceled or something like that. All right, let's see. Oh, Derive has a put on Google that's been going for like 10 minutes. Let me see what, but it's like an F, and let me see how much that contract's going for. I still feel like a call might be good. Let's see. Let me try to watch list them. So what's the expiration? So it had this week's expiration. It was a put, and it was 162. Was it 162? Wait, what am I? Okay, yeah, 162.5. Let me take a look at it. And the target is about 530 for it. So that's about here. Let me see. That'd be Google coming, but to about 159. Well, the 4-hour candles are wait SPDR GLD. Oh, are you talking about GLD? Oh, okay. Yeah, the ticker for this is GLD. So it's what were you wanting to look at with GLD? I see it's in the green on the day. I'm not one. I don't day trade gold. I mean, I see it's in the green. It filled in the gap. Beyond that, I don't have much to say. If it pushes past here, the next area for it to push up to is 308. But beyond that, I don't have much to say about it. What do you think about SoFi call or put? So right now there is a put going for SoFi. Um, I think it just depends on your time frame. SoFi is, I believe, in the supply zone potentially. Let's see. So yeah, there's a small supply zone right here at 316, and it has like it looked like it was going to be above that, but actually now that it's kind of like we've got our wick, we haven't gotten a close above that, so it actually um looks like the puts would be stronger for that at the moment. Yeah, you said GLD is nice for swings. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like to trade GLD. It's just personally not my thing. That's all. Y'all, I'm straight up standing like a flamingo right now on this balance board. Low key got have good balance. All right, Google trying to hold up. Let's see. Still not getting back above this trend line on the 5 though. But it's looking good on the 4 right now. It's still holding up. Oh, I thought their earnings were Friday. Here, let's see. Fubo is Friday before open. All right, yeah, Google trying to push up. Yeah, I'm still leaning towards calls on Google. Let me look at the contract I was looking at. See how it's doing, how it's moving. Where's it at? That can't be the contract I was looking at. Oh, I think I might have been looking at this week. I was about to say that has ran up way too much. All right, so Google, it is looking like it's holding up, or at least on the 4 hour right now. I still want to see. I would like to see like another one more candle pushing, but here, let me go to 15. Yeah, I just grabbed a call on Google. It expires on the 9th of May. I grabbed a 165 call and I paid 222 for it. Let me share that to the Discord real quick. Where are we at? Just grabbed a Google L call. What was it? A 165? 165 Google call. Expiring the 9th of May. Yo, it's about to be May. That's wild. Paid 222 per share. There we go. All right, let's also add that to the watch list on Robinhood, just so we can track it. So, got the May 9th. 165. Right there. And then where is it at? Oh, there we go. All right, we'll see how that ends up doing. All right, let's see. What are your thoughts on what are what's your thoughts on if it's oversold on the 4 hour and not the daily? So I don't really look at the daily like that. The daily often looks weird on a lot of mine, so it's like I'll often skip over the daily, but the time frame I trade is the daily. So it's like if it's oversold on the 4 hour but not the daily, or no, the time frame I trade is the 4 hour. So if it's oversold on the 4 hour and not necessarily the daily, I will still look towards the 4 hour because typically whatever time frame you're looking at kind of determines what kind of move or whatnot you would expect or how long you would expect it to trade. So it's like they could both be right. Or it could be correct that it's oversold on the daily and it could never get oversold on the, or it can be correct that it's oversold on the 4 hour and it could end up never getting oversold on the daily. But it's like for for that to happen, like if it gets oversold on the 4 hour and never hits oversold on the daily, that means its price just like got bought up more. So that's kind of in favor of what I would want. Am I swinging this call? We'll see. I got time to swing it, but if Google just decides, hey, let's run today, I'm gonna take profit if it runs like for instance, if Google, like we see Google here, what was this, Thursday? All right, so Google on Friday where they opened up at like 65 and they sold off down to like 161. If we make it up here to like 165 today, I'm probably going to take profit today. But honestly, I can, depending on like, it'd be nice to like get some kind of after hours move. Like it'd be nice if it wants to like kind of hold up. But honestly, it just depends on where this 4 hour closes. Like if this 4 hour closes above like this, or if this closes green or anything like this, I might hold off. But if we get up to like, honestly, maybe even if we like get to like 164 and we like just kind of start consolidating, I might cut out there too. We'll see. How do you get the right time on TradingView or time chart? So let me see. Can you? Oh, you can't see my. Let me slide this down a little bit. Let me see that. Yeah. So up here at the top, you're able to kind of shift through different times. You may not have them all, so there's a little drop down, and you just pick whatever time you want. And if you want to add it, you come over to the right and like click the star, and it'll add it up there. Mind blowing. How do everyone? Hey, top of the morning, Tatiana. Uh, just picked up some calls on Google. Just for the heads up. Happy to see you through once again, Tatiana. Hope all is well now over there in Florida. Oh, yeah. Also, hey, while we're here, let's break down what we see. Nice. Might look into the Google call. What were they? So I grabbed a 165 call that expires on the 9th. The but don't necessarily need to get that much time. I just wanted to get that much time so Theta didn't eat as much. So my kind of thesis is based off the 4 hour, just the trend line and whatnot, came down, touched the trend line. This candle hasn't closed yet, so we don't know what's going to happen, but we kind of bought as it was kind of bouncing off the trend line in the 13 EMA. And then also on the lower time frame, this candle shows bullishness, so I'm watching on the lower time frame and then also on the 4 hour just to kind of see how it does. Oh, and yeah, it was Goog L, not Goog. But yeah, like right now on the 15 minute, I'm like, no way it's looking. Go to a 5, see how it looks. Yeah, it looks good on the 5 too. I would like to see us push beyond the 13 EMA, but looking good on a 5 right now. Let me check in on the, let's see. Oh, they definitely just put another put on here on Google. Was that a swing trader or a day trader there? Yeah, they put like a 155 put on Google. So I'm still watching it. This might have to end up having to be a day trade. We'll see. Heavy volume on Pfizer contracts. So Pfizer, I believe, had earnings today or has them tomorrow. Where are they? Yeah, they have earnings in the morning. So it's probably something to do with their earnings. You said SPY puts. I mean, you can potentially go for them. I wouldn't at this moment. I mean, they are at resistance, but they've already like broken said resistance. So I would say like honestly, I would like look at today's resistance now as being up here. And maybe now I would like maybe slide my support up a little more. Actually, they did come down here. We'll leave that there. I don't think we have too much of anything going on right now. I'm gonna add this this derived put just so I can like track it. Wait, I don't see the option to. Oh, there we go. Track. Yeah, so I'll check in on that, see how that ends up moving. All right, short term though on Google, still pushing up a little bit. Could job report tomorrow move the market? Yes, it could. So could them saying something about. Honestly, it might be better for me not to swing Google. Yeah, you said yeah, SPY's moving sideways. Yeah, very much so. Honestly, like today is a no news Monday, so ideally, like it's usually better not to trade these days. But we got in, we traded something. Low key, I switched which account I was trading in on Robinhood. Not like I switched from margin to cash, but like I'm still using a margin. But now I'm in the account that I can trade spreads on. So now I can make trades free again. So if Google moves up enough today, I might do that. We'll see. Cause on the 5 minute, it looks like it's not doing too much. Still want to see how this candle closes on the SPY too, or on the 4 hour. Oh, the SPY on the 5 minute looks like it. Well, hold on. Let's go back to like a 1 hour. Honestly, the SPY looks like it's trend line wise it's coming down, but oh, that's on the 1 hour. Still holding up. Still holding up. Honestly, this is the flattest I've seen us kind of in a minute. Can you explain how to measure your profits on the chart? What indicator? So if you're trying to see, so there is, if you don't have your setup like mine, it is going to be over on the left. Let's see. It's going to be on the projection tab. And for me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be like the fifth icon down over on the left. And you're going to want to scroll down to the bottom where it says price range. And from that, you can click where you're starting, where you're expecting to go, or down, kind of like that. But yeah, that's the price range tool. Assuming that you're using a trading view. I'm not sure. I'm not fully sure about other platforms. Not every platform is going to have the same stuff. The calm before the storm. Hey, something like that, honestly. All right, let's see. So Google is retesting this trend line on the 5 minute. See how it does here. It's a big bearish candle right there on the 5. Yo, it's kind of gloomy outside here. Oh, it's selling off some more. Here, let me let's go to a 15. Yeah, so right now we're still just showing consolidation. We're still holding up on the 4 hour right now. But considering Pfizer or Disney, I feel like I'm not interested in Pfizer at all anymore because I'm not sure if it's the Dow they got kicked out of or if it's the S&P 500, but they got kicked out of one of them. It might be the Dow. It's probably the Dow, but they got kicked out. So they're not like they're not upholding that standard anymore. They don't have any like kind of vaccines or anything that are in high demand or anything. So it's just like right now it's like I'm not really, it's not anything I mess with much right now. There was a point when I held some shares, but let them go. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. The DM's going crazy right now. Oh, let's see. Can you please? So right now, I would wait like an hour to see how this trend line kind of closes. That's like if you're looking at SPX. Wait. S. Oh, so it's a inverse daily. You're looking for a call on it? I would want to see if this trend line breaks first. So if you see like hey, this breaks the trend line, like it's possibly like it looks like it's starting to right now. Like if this closes above right here, yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, SoFi's earnings are tomorrow. Chef Nick, good morning. Good morning, bro. Yeah, we might come down. All right, let's see. So Tatiana, if your audio's cutting out or anybody whose audio is cutting in and out, refresh the page and see if it's still doing that. YouTube does that a lot for some reason. LMAO, yeah, it is. Yes, I was looking at. Hey, no worries, no worries. All right. What's I gonna say? I need to go work on my new album. This stressful. I need to work on my new video. Spiderways, yup. Is it still cutting out, Alex? Or did that fix it? Uh, J Love, top of the morning. So in the Discord, um, there's a patrons only section. So if you like have it through Patreon, it'll be like right in here. Otherwise, like if you didn't, if you don't have one of the Patreon tiers, then you're just gonna see everything else. You'll have access to everything else except for this section. All right, still watching Google. Shoot, the way it's looking right now, I might be happy to be out of this by the end of the day if we can get some upside. Because I feel like I see weakness. Fixed like a vasectomy problem. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. I think if Volunteer drops another $1.50, I'm gonna buy. Volunteer? What's the... Oh, Palantir. Okay, I was about to... Okay, I was like, I am not familiar with Volunteer, but let's see. Buy some leaves for June. Has Nvidia fallen below 107? I see some fair value gaps on Palantir. Here, so one thing I will say is Palantir is like up here in oversold territory. Here, let's go to like a weekly. Let's see what it's looking like. Here, let's go back to a 4 hour. This is no longer relevant. But yeah, let's see. Honestly, ideally, the new kind of level to watch the good sell on Palantir is like up here. I don't think there's any more until then or before then. Yeah, that's like the next big sell level from where it's at. Let's see. Or at least based off the 4 hour. See how they do it, like this 111, 112. Did they? Yeah, they had a little bit above it. So all I can say is I would want to see their RSI cool. Yeah, I'd want to see their RSI cool off first personally, but it's also Palantir, and Palantir keeps going crazy. But I'd like to see them sell off a little bit before I did. What? All right, Nvidia, real quick. Palantir. Palantir. I would like to once again. I would like to see them sell off. It looks like the market is kind of poised to sell off right now, and they could do it with it. So there is demand right here on Palantir, but I feel like this will get like ripped right through. So next area I will watch on Palantir maybe be like 102, 103. But yeah, I feel like it starts becoming a little better looking around like that 96 area. And thank you, Alex. Nvidia might be falling. Let's see. All right, so yeah, I said watch out for the 107. So they have broken below support. They did confirm below it. 107 was kind of the next place I was watching for that. Where do I join the Discord? So there is a link right below the video. It says, I think it says join the Discord. Let me see. Let's see, where we at? Let's see. Yeah, it's like the first link in the description. It says join the Discord, and then it's like patreon.com/Matthew Manuel. Palantir earnings on the 5th. Oh. So that's like next week. So once again, this is a pretty big week for earnings, and I think the most important thing, in my eyes, I would say there is like no doubt Palantir is going to crush their earnings. The thing that's going to matter for like all the earnings is going to be the guidance. It's going to be what do they say about what they think's coming. Could you check Palo Alto? Palo Alto. Oh, I didn't know we were still giving that consideration. I was never like good at analysis with this. I can see it's like approaching oversold territory or overbought territory, and the next kind of supply zone is going to be right here, and it's going to be from about 187 down to 191. So it looks like it has some room it could push up. There is resistance kind of where it is. Like there's a level of resistance, but it doesn't seem like anything that's like just gonna like slap it down. So it's like it could take a little bit to get above this, but it seems like a chill level. I don't know. All right, so here, let's see. Let me look at Google real quick on the 5 minute once again. All right, so looking at Google here, we got a low, we got a high. Hopefully we put in a low right here. Like hopefully this is a low and we like make a higher high, but if not, if we come down, make a lower low, then we'll probably have to get out of that. Oh, you said Broadcom. Let's see. I think I need to look at Broadcom on a higher time frame. I don't know what to say about Broadcom. It's in an uptrend. I might try to draw like a trend line or something on it, but beyond that, actually, is it in an uptrend? I think it depends on what time frame you're on. I think I would want to see Broadcom like hold above 193 before I did anything. But beyond that, I don't really know. All right, so SPY, we got 50 minutes left on this candle. This candle is looking increasingly bearish now. So yeah, if we end up like closing below here, I might have to flip and go to downside. You said, okay, I already did that. Have your Patreon app thing. Just don't have your Discord. So once you get in on the Patreon, you would search through connected apps, and that gives you like when you like look around through for the connected apps on the Patreon, that is how you get the Discord access. It'll like send you a little link, but you gotta look around on Patreon. Honestly, I feel like I want to get away from Patreon just because of the fact that there's like, I don't know, it's not easy. It's too complicated for people to do things. And it's like I feel like I have to explain it too much. Lurkers convert to likers. Oh yeah, be sure to smash that like button. Amazon is launching a rocket in Ohio today. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Here, let me drop down on the SPY real quick. What are we looking like? Let's see. All right, so there is some liquidity down here. So support should be, I'm cool with the SPY coming down all the way to 548.23. If it decides, yo, we're going to keep moving down, hey, that's a wrap right there. We got to get out of there. Yeah, SPY is on lower time frame, breaking to the downside. Right now, I don't know that it's not a wick. I did mention this on the watch list. Actually, I guess nobody heard the watch list this morning. My computer did an update, and I think it changed my default microphone. So I think apparently nobody heard the sound. So So I guess even if you did see the watch list this morning, you didn't quite see that. But yeah, one thing that was accounted for was we got support right here at 523. It is breaking the trend line, but kind of just have to see what occurs with that and how it holds. So it'll probably come test this if anybody wants to try to catch that move, but I'm going to actually wait because lately this has been happening and there's been a fake out. Palantir dumping. Let's see. Yeah, good little sell off. Let's go to a 1 hour. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's go to a 30-minute. Okay, I was about to actually on the 1 hour. That looks kind of strong. But yeah, we'll watch on the 30. SPY is breaking to the downside. SQQ is looking good for calls. Here, let me take a look at let's see if Derive had anything good. They actually have a swing for SQQQ puts. So if SQQQ is coming down, that's kind of bullish. But that's like something that it says it's going to take about 5 days for. I don't know. It's like it's pointing a bunch of different places right now. So I think we might have some kind of consolidation or I don't know. Let's see. SQQQ is. I think that SoFi trade from earlier has played out now. Okay. Yeah, I'm being led to believe that we're gonna hold up. All right, so and if this holds up too, this is a higher low. So let's see if we can put in a higher high on Google and keep the trend going up. All right, yeah, SPY is looking like it didn't want to spend too much time below 550 though. Looks like it's trying to find some newfound strength. But it's don't get me wrong, it's still in the downtrend. This is any man's game. Oh, I do also want to say if we look at like the trend line on the Qs, they're still holding their trend line. Like 100 not on the lower time frame, but on the 4 hour, they're still like completely above. SQQQ is looking good for calls. Yeah, it is a little bit. let's go back up to a 4. Let's see what we're looking for. Yeah, honestly, if you had to ask me right now, it's like we're doing just enough to not get oversold. Like they're keeping it right where they need to keep it, or not to not get overbought. So it's like on the shorter time frames, it's like, oh, we're selling off, but it's like they're allowing it to where it can still be pushed up. Let's see. Yeah, because the PC's at like 0.7. Oh shit, we did it. Hey, good stuff. Appreciate you, Lucky J. Appreciate you, family. Hey, 101 likes. We're free today. We are free. No El Salvador. So what time is the 4 hour? What time is the 4 hour? Is 9:30 to 1 or 1:30 to what? It seems like. It depends on what time zone you're in, but the 4 hour candle has 42 minutes on it. So in Eastern Standard Time, that's going to be from, I guess, 8 or 7 to 12. In Texas, wait, hold up. All right, so Eastern Standard, that's going to be from 7 to 11. No, wait, that's my bad. In Eastern Standard Time, that's going to be 8 to 12. In Central Time, it's going to be 7 to 11. And then, yeah, the other times it's going to be accordingly. We can't break 106.39. Hey, that's cool. Right now we're in the range. As long as we have some support, we're chilling. If not, hey. But yeah, it's not what happens on the lower time frames. It's that bigger piece of the puzzle that they put together. To those of you watching in Palantir, I would say watch out. There is some liquidity right here on the 30-minute around like 109.49. That could be a potential area where you see like a reversal potentially. So I'll just say be on the lookout for that. Chi-Town in the building. Palantir selling off some more. Once again, I said about 109.39, potential reversal. $107.89. What are we talking about when we say 107.89? What are we looking at? Do you use any EMA or S? I predominantly use the 13, and then sometimes the ones I'll use are the 1348 and the 200, but the one that's always on is the 13. Let's see. Yeah, we're doing a little selling right now. All right, so the low. So we did not put a higher. All right, so it looks like we're continuing on right now with the Google. May have to cut out. Once again, we'll have to see how it does at this 159 level if it comes down. Like beyond that, yeah, we might have to flip and ride the other way. How do you use them? So they're essentially moving support and resistance. So with the EMAs, it's like the same way you draw a line for support or resistance. They just move. The only difference between support and resistance in the EMA is the fact that the EMA moves with the stock price. So it's kind of like it's almost like a trend line that you don't draw. It's like it's calculated. All right, so we're down here at lows. Let's see how we do on Google. Let's see if they just like rip a nasty low, or if it's like something that gets swept up and then we buy up some more. On the 4-hour, Google still looking all right at this EMA. But why those numbers? Those numbers hold up better than any other. Those numbers it's like if you look at something and notice, hey, it respects this and it respects it a lot, that's all that's going on there. So it's like just in history, those numbers, those values, those calculations have held up. Those have been good areas to kind of make decisions. So it's like, yeah, pretty much just looking at history. $61,000 contracts for a 105 put on Nvidia. Oh, hold on. All right, it might be time to exit on Google. Let's see how this candle closes out, and let's see what kind of energy we get for the next. We got 50 seconds. Yeah, might need to close out. Preparing to. Yo, one second. All right, y'all. Okay, so that one closed like that. Let me go up to a 15, see how that's looking. All right. Yeah, it's looking like best move is to go down. All right, so cut out. Everyone. Closing out that trade. cut out of Google L call at 183 per share. Did I take a screenshot? No, I did not. All right, so I just closed out the Google put. Or out of the Google call. And now, here, let's see. I'm gonna try to see if I can get anything on the SPY. But let me come down to a slightly lower time frame. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, we're breaking right now. So I might go for let's see. I'm gonna wait for a complete candle close though. Or maybe we get a retest. How do I add to my so you would go to your option contract and or you would go to whatever you already have open and click on it. Let me see. You would hit trade. If you want to add to it, you would just hit buy and then put however many contracts you want to buy. If you're trying to close it out, you would hit sell. So yeah, you just go to it and if you want to buy more, buy. Can you show another example of liquidity on a chart? Give me a moment. I'm not sure I'll be able to today. We'll see. Give me a moment. I still want to see what happens here. I'm trying to see if there is a. Oh, I mean, right here, if you look at SoFi right here, this could be liquidity. It's like pretty much just whenever you see wicks, there is liquidity there. But beyond that, when it comes to kind of examples, beyond that, I would say wait for now because I want to see kind of what happens here. All right, so it looks like we're about to get a complete candle down here. See a 15. Oh yeah, here's an example. So there's liquidity right here on the 15 on the SPY. So there's a chance we get a reversal at like 546. But yeah, this is an example of liquidity as well. So I'm gonna go back to a 5. See what we look like on that. I just got out of my leaps on SoFi and Hood. Let's see. How those when did you get in on the Hood leaps? I feel like Hood has been on a run lately. All right, so SPY, we got the complete candle close. So yeah, we got confirmation on SPY. All right, let's see. I might try to see if I can grab a SPY that I can maybe kind of ride for the day. Let's see. Oh, these are expensive. Let me. What's today? The 28th? Let's see. All right, so I grabbed a 535 spy put, and that's kind of me trying to see if there's any potential for a day trade to ride, but we'll just see how that one does. And go back to a 5. Made about 15%. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we have like a actual breakout on the SPY. But yeah, I grabbed this short. But I'm not sure I'll be in it long enough to share this one with the family. So I'm gonna just hold this one off because I feel like as soon as I say something, it might like I'll probably be getting out right away. I'm not trying to draw anyone in like that. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm just sitting here watching this. And go back to a 15. I still want to see how Google does. Was this the candle that just? Yeah, that candle. Yeah, it looks like we got more downside on Google. Honestly, the Qs probably would have been a better move now that I look at it. Here, let me slide this down. I think it'd be cool if we could get to like 544 or so. I also didn't even pay attention to the delta on the option I got. Let me see. So delta's like 20. That's not even that crazy. Hold on, I just got an alert on Apple. Maybe it's kind of crossing its support right now. Okay, Apple is looks like it could be getting ready to break to the downside. Let's see. So yeah, Apple's at support. Let's see how they do here. Next level on Apple. Oh, what did I just do? I guess next level on Apple is going to be about 206 or so. But yeah, we're going to watch them on the downside to see if we get confirmation. But yeah, we got the candle opening up below. Still down like 3% on those SPY puts. Do I always go live while trading? I go live every day for the first couple hours of the day. So yes, but like sometimes I'm trading and I'm not live. Like yeah, sometimes in the evenings I might see an opportunity. I'm not live. But yeah, I'm always like every morning, every day the market's open, I go live. Oh, if anybody here is in Houston, I'm gonna be in Houston this weekend. Just for the record, yeah. Check out Uber triple. Oh, what time frame, Hunter? Like what time frame chart are you looking at? Oh, it's on the hour. Let's see. Hey, welcome to the family. Christine, Houston. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Houston. I'm just honestly I have no idea where I'm gonna even be at, but I'm gonna be out there for my wife. Let's see. Ha ha hee hee. Well, ha ha hee hee. Welcome to the family. Demi G, watching from New Zealand. Robinhood call option for $60, looking nice. Potential. Oh, hold up. Hey, we might be holding up because Apple like kind of wicked the support. So yeah, we could possibly be holding up. Let's see. I would like to see us come back down, but yeah, we're getting bought up a little bit. Wait, okay, so Hunter, you said zoom out like further than I am right now? All right, SPY looks like it's trying to buy back up. I think it's just like for it to come back down, but yeah, SPY is here, let me see something. Oh yeah, we're below that 200 too. So I also wanted to come back and look at it. What was it, Nvidia? They hit 107. Oh yeah, they hit like 106.50. Last week went above the other two tops, but still think it could be. Was it a wick? Did they wick it? What were we just looking at? It was Uber. Oh, I feel you. That looks almost like a Head and Shoulders. Oh yeah, they got earnings. Let's see. Let me go to a 4 hour. So they got earnings. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. All right, let me look at SPY on the 4 hour. So we got 20 minutes left on this candle. Once again, want to see how this 20-minute closeout like kind of works out, cause yo, if it closes where it's at, that's probably good for downside. Like that's a break. That's a break on the trend line. Yeah, we might sell off some more. So that's a kind of good look. But SPY is trying to push back up right now. Let me see what Google's doing. Google's holding at the 160. Yeah, we'll have to see. Here, let me add the contract I have real quick. I got. So I want to say it's the first. I think it's at 2:35. Just so I can watch and see it. There we go. See how this ends up moving. We still got about 18 minutes. See how this is going. I want to see if we like actually close below this trend line, if this is the end of this trend line. But no, it's still trying to push. But also, yeah, we got this to the downside. So up to like 149. You know, we're pushing back up a little bit. Looks weak, but we're still trying to, oh no. A little more strength, a little more strength. I'm not fully convinced. As I look at the side of my screen now, I see like it's a lot more red now than it was initially. I think the only thing I see in the green, we got Boeing. What's up with Boeing? Why is Boeing so green? Yeah, Boeing's having a good day. This looks like so they had earnings last Wednesday. Honestly, this looks like a good area for Boeing to sell off. Boeing has secured a $4.7 billion deal to buy Spirit Aerosystems, aiming to improve supply chain stability and resolve quality issues. Interesting. Let me go up to a weekly. No, I'm not going to do anything with that up here. What else we got on here? All right, so we got EA's at break even. Boeing's up. SoFi is 12 cents in the green. Intel is up 1.5%. Oh, the SPY selling off again. App Lovin' is barely up. That's like nothing for it to move. Yeah, we're selling off. Things are, I don't know. Yeah, we're selling off today. Hims is like 12 cents a green. Are you in the? No, I didn't get in the. I didn't get in the Nvidia put. I was watching Nvidia, but I didn't get in it. Let's see. Yeah, that Nvidia put trade played out. It could still keep going. Let's see. I mean, right now it's riding the 13 EMA down. Like, we haven't got necessarily any reason to get out yet. Yeah, we're just moving on down. Oh, Walmart's in the green. That's the one we need in the red. But yeah, we got a whole lot of green in the market today, or a whole lot of red. All right, spy put trying to come back a little bit. Actually, I feel like I can share that one with the family now. That might continue on. Let me see. Where is there we go. Picked up a spy put expiring. What was it? What did I pay for it? 201 per share. Was it like a 535? There we go. Might be a good oil trade coming up if anyone follows that. Let's see. I don't typically, but let's see. Actually, let's look. What's it? USO. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how I would properly look at this. I see. I would say there's support around like 60 or so. And then below that, we also got some liquidity there too. But that's on a weekly. I was just looking at XOM. I could not afford what I liked. Let's see. Yeah, so Exxon's kind of it's at a level of resistance right now. Here, let me go up to a weekly on this one. I don't know. To me, it just looks like consolidation. Like it's like the consolidation range is like it's higher, but it looks like consolidation. Like we're okay. The Q's is breaking the trend line too. So it's looking like we could sell off or could continue selling. Nah, it's looking like we want to consolidate though. Or we can come up. Well, actually, we need this candle to chill. Come up, snatch this liquidity, then continue lower. Nah, but yeah, we got like 9.5 more minutes, and I would say after that, we got our confirmation for a break on this trend line. And it's like for me, with this call or this put I grabbed today, I might be cool with looking to kind of either spread it and make it free or like take profits around this like 545 area, 544, just to kind of position for more. Crude futures, sorry, not sure what option. Okay, I feel okay. Cool. Appreciate you, Julie. What date is it? The SPY put is, I think, March 1st, May 1st. I think, yeah, May 1st. So it looks like it's up. I think from when I showed y'all, it's up 10%. Honestly, I don't necessarily think I got the best one because the delta's like 20 on it, but it's still like, it's all right. It's like, I just felt like, I felt like all the other ones were more than I wanted to pay for them. Oh, SPY's trying to push back up again. Yeah, we're trying with these last like 7 minutes. They're trying to tell some kind of story. It's like it'll be clean if we come up, snatch some liquidity at 148.54. Honestly, even cool as high as 149, and then just like sell back off. That'll be very, very clean in my opinion. But all right, Nvidia's pushing up a little bit. Yeah, we're pushing up. Pushing up. This is quite a bullish candle. We pushed from, yeah, we've already ran $1 on this candle. But we're not, okay, come on. Yeah, they're playing with feelings right now. Yeah, right now we're in the chop zone. Honestly, this might be a no-go zone. Hopefully they don't do this till earnings, but this might be a just no-go zone. All right, selling off some more. Didn't make a new high, didn't make a new low. We got just over 5 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. Then we're about halfway through. Everything gonna be green tomorrow? Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I intend to cut out by the end of the day just cause yeah, we got some big earnings. Wait, actually let's see. So nothing crazy after hours, but we got some big earnings in the morning. Like UPS. Hey, that's bigger than SoFi. I feel like it's getting a lot of hype, but I don't think we're gonna get too much from SoFi. Got PayPal, Coke. I don't know. It's like we could run up into these other earnings. I don't know like what the sentiment's gonna be. But yeah, I'm not just trying to like stick around because it's like, all it takes is somebody say something and might take my first swing today and stop being scared. Hey, I'm just gonna say, I don't know. I would say if you're swinging, hey, consider both ways. Consider both ways, cause it can very much go either way in my opinion. But honestly, right now it is like this first candle right here, or this 4 hour. Yo, it's looking like we can. Yeah, we got 3 minutes left. It's looking like we're about to break this trend. Let me try to draw it a few ways just to see. Nah, yeah, that looks like it's I don't know what else to say. Only one red folder for tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about that. Let's see. Yeah, we got Jolt's job openings. That's 30 minutes after market open. And then we got S&P composite. All right, so we're selling off coming into the close of the candle. SPY is a little above 547. Yeah, it only takes one speech. And low key on the weekend and like even today, I've heard some negative kind of China stuff. We have not reacted. Like I think the last thing they said, so they've trying to like sell the narrative that we're doing like making good talks with China or whatever. But apparently they've said that I don't know, pretty much we're waiting on China and China has not they said we have not made progress. They don't know what we're talking about when they say that we've made progress. So it's like honestly, if you're listening to what Trump is saying right now when he's saying like, hey, we're making good progress with China, China is reporting that there is no progress being made right now, and they're not ready to make a deal at the moment. So just be aware of that. Yeah, we got a minute left on this candle. We're still consolidating in this range, but here, let's see. Yeah, we're just consolidating. Honestly, feeling like I shouldn't have taken a trade because it's like I don't want to just chill here like this, but also it's like I don't want to go anywhere because like I want to wait for it to move before I roll, so I'm not just gonna roll out right now. Like, but I also don't want to just sit here all day in consolidation. So I'm gonna wait for movement because I didn't get the most time on this contract. I'm gonna be here. Let's see. No, Joey V, I have never done a 3 option strategy. It yeah, that's not anything I'm into at the moment. All right. Okay, can we make a new low? All right, so we have closed out our 4 hour candle. All right. So yeah, kind of looking at things. Yeah, we're moving down, or like we've closed that candle. Honestly, now if we want to come back up to like 548.25, that's chill too because we need to close that gap, that fair value gap. But hey, not even tripping anymore. We closed down here. That's fine. We broke the trend line. All right, let's see. Moving on down, kind of. Let me go back to Apple over here. Let's see how Apple's doing. Okay. Okay, Apple is back again, close to testing support, but still not doing anything. I feel like the SPY most closely resembles Apple today. Yeah, I'm gonna actually move Apple over here. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a okay. New low for the day. I will take that. Let me yeah, let's start watching it a little closer. I wanna see if I can make my trade free. So nah, they're trying to okay. Let's see. What about that one for 201? Yeah, just cause just cause I got some things I want to do. I'm not even like necessarily gonna look for like profit for this trade. I just want to make it free. All right, I got that SPY on the watch list you mentioned earlier. Might grab it tomorrow. What was it like? Are you talking about the put? What was that? Oh, you said on the watch list. Okay, SPY is selling off a little bit. Let's see if we can make new lows. Let's go to a 2 minute. Let's see how we're doing with this. How are we doing on the one? Also, we've been doing kind of all right on the one too. 555. What is it, a call? Yeah, the SPY's up like 25%. I just want to make this trade free so I don't have to think about it. Oh, you said my bad, Google. So Google, the Google looks like that might pay. So that looks like I didn't take it, but that trade by Derive looks like money to me, in my opinion. All right. See if we can continue. Let's see if we can come through and make another low on the SPY. Let me see what the volume's looking like. Go to like a 2. It's not anything crazy on volume. See a 5. Nah, it's just average volume. Hey, but it's selling off. Let me turn that volume down. Oh yeah, we're selling off. All right, let's come through. Let's see if I can get this free contract. If SPY makes one more push, it's free for me. Yo, we're so close. So close. It might like it'll there's a good chance it keeps moving, but I just want the free trade so I can go about my day. What was the derived Google trade? So it was a put on Google. It's a swing trade. And it is 150. Okay, I got filled on that SPY put. All right, so that trade today, I didn't use the day trade and it's free, but the put on Google was it expires on the 9th and it is a 155 put on Google. All right, so I just made my trade free. So I'm gonna say I took profit on my SPY trade um, at about 218. $2.18 per share. And I'm gonna add this maybe, but I did it by making my trade free and sold a, what was it, oh yeah, it's still going up, but sold at 234 against it. All right, yeah, the SPY is running a little bit. It's good stuff. But yeah, there we go. All right, yeah, we'll take that. So here, let me see. You see Nvidia trending down into tomorrow, or can you? So because of earnings, I'm very uneasy holding things into the after hours. It's like Nvidia is trending down, but like where it's at currently, it is at the 13 EMA. So I have no idea, honestly. Uh, anything can happen with that. So it's like I'm trying to like ride and take kind of advantage of things, but it's a little bit tough with earnings. It's like you gotta take more chances. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's gonna do it for the day, family. Like I'm out of that trade on the SPY. SPY def looks better right now. When you say to the upside or downside, what do you mean by looks better? You said 150 on Google? Google has some levels before 150. The next level of support, there's like a demand zone in liquidity at 153, 154. So I wouldn't think so. But yeah, I would say SPY looks better for downside than Nvidia. It's like my target for SPY today is maybe about 554 or 544 or so. About 545 or so like that. But yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna do it for the day, family. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. I would like to go get a workout in, so it's like unfortunately I'm not gonna be here to ride this, so I just made it free. But yeah, Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life. Peace out, M-Sense. Peace out, Julie. Peace out, Tatiana. Peace out, Joey. Peace out, Video Rillo. Peace out, Aaron. Peace out, Mahishu. Peace out, Milky Fade. Peace out, Blousing. Peace out, Mash 3DRC. Peace out, Natasha. Peace out, Dimha. Yo, I hope each and every one of y'all has a blessed day. I hope all y'all's trades goes in y'all's favor. Yeah, once again, Matthew Manuel signing off. And I want to change your life. Peace out, family. Oh yeah, and peace out, Dwight. Can't forget about Dwight.